Okay, here we are with the third tapping tune, and we're going to look at a Greg Howe technique now. A nice way to use some pentatonic tapping, but in a slightly different format to what we've used so far. Okay, I'm going to show you the basic lick on one string, and I'll just give you the scale in a couple of positions, which you probably already know, but if you don't, it will just help you know where to go with the tapping. Okay, so the scale we're going to use from high to low, E minor pentatonic, so 12 on the high E, 15B, 12B, 14, 12G, 14, 12 on the D, 14, 12 on the A, 15 to 12 on the low E. Although we're not actually going to use the low E on this particular exercise, but I thought I might as well just finish it off. Okay, position 2 is going to be 17 to 15 on the high E, 17 to 15 on the B, 16 to 14 on the G. Okay, it's going to be 17 to 14 on the D, 17 to 14 on the A, and 17 to 15 on the low E. But as I said, we're not going to use the low E. So here's the technique. It sounds like this. So what we're doing is we're using our tapping finger, we're slamming the finger down, pulling off, and then pulling that third finger off to the 12th fret. We've already done this technique, so you know it. Then we move the tapping finger down, tap and pull off, and then hammer back on. Okay, so maybe it doesn't seem so spectacular like that, but we're going to use it throughout this pentatonic scale, and I'm going to show you how you can move. So if we do this lick, you'll notice that when we play this part, this finger is conveniently placed in a position where it can slam onto the next string. Okay, then you move that finger across and then you can play the same thing on the next string. Then you can move again. Again. Then when you want to move up, the same thing, but you slam there. Okay, and you notice you get a nice little lick there. And it's quite difficult to do it over the two positions, but what I advise, as you're trying to work it into your playing, just, you know, keep it there. 1, 2. And back, and then gradually work your way down. Just like that, and it's a great little lick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little demo with the track. And again, the way I like to play is I like to be able to not do specific, you know, just do it as many times as I feel. Okay, so I might start here, do 4, move down, 4, maybe 2, maybe 1, and just mix it up. So let's have a little demo. Okay, we're going to look at another technique now. It's a kind of a Satriani technique, and it's a repeated lick, but it does sound really, really good. And what we're basically going to do here is we're going to use our first finger on that 12th fret high E, and then we're going to hammer up to 15 high E to 17 high. And then we're going to go up to 19 with our tapping finger. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to vary between these techniques. We're going to go like we did before, and then we're going to go all the way down and then up. Then we're going to do those little slides that he does, and it does sound really good. And if you want to do it as well, you can move over to the next position. And what I'm doing there is I'm just doing that, then going. And what Satch tends to do is he does the regular pentatonic note, then the blues note. So let's have a little demo of that. Okay, so what you saw me do there was lots of little slides, basically the technique, and I think I actually started it off by just coming all the way down, but it doesn't really matter. And then when I go across, I slam them all down at the same time and pull them all off. So there's a bit of satch.